gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crying much if you really wanna stop crime. Feel safe in your home, feel safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crying much, game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crying much if you really wanna stop crime. Feel safe in your home, feel safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crying much, game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew the there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne. This is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very tight show today. A lot of interviews, met with a lot of interesting people, a lot of great news, and, you know, sometimes you just have to leave it up to the cops now. As I told someone a while ago, I'm going to make mention of it. It was a combined source of information. We all passed on, and up to yesterday we were working on the incident, the tragic death of Savannah Dyer, the girl whose body was found. And just as I told her mother that no stone will be left unturned. And I don't have too much. I have some things to say today that and just interesting, and it just shows you that friends, how friends could put you in place, how friends could sell you out, how friends could do your things, how friends could know what's going to happen and not say anything. You could eat with them, you could drink with them, and then they will stab you in your back. As I said, that there will always be the Judases among us. You will always have a Judas in your life. You will always have a Judas who's a friend. And he's the closest to you. And that's why I tell you, the betrayal don't ever come. Betrayal don't ever come from outside. It comes from within. Person setting you up does not come from outside. It comes from within your circle. And that is why you have to wake up. Wake up and understand that there are people who have no good intentions when they are with you. Ladies and gentlemen, all those of you who are locked on right now, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world. And when I mean all over the world, I mean all over the world. And today, you know, it is so sad today. A woman was shot dead. Shot dead. Her other two sisters, they were charged for throwing hot water. Remember, we had investigated that story, that incident when we met with the man and whatnot. We're going to pull back all that, and we had given information to the police when nobody was taking them on. But the matter, before the court, the two of them, they were charged. Now you're hearing now, one of his sisters, out of the two that was charged, another sister, she was just shot dead in Mayaro in her vehicle. So I can't make I'm not making any comments to say anything is connected or whatever. It's not what I know, it's what I could prove. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a decapitated head, body was found, decapitated body was found. About how many months now Jamie Mohammed was found dead? A little over 7 months. But I want to tell you something. Just this week, a couple days ago, they realized that it's her body. Am I right? That's Friday. They realized that's her body that was found. But I need to tell you now, something that will, I want the whole of Superior rock back. I want the whole of Superior realize that we're not playing with information. When I tell you something, you watch me, don't take it with a pinch of salt, take it either lying down or standing up. But believe what I tell you. The only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. The only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord. I tell you, God has blessed me with a certain degree of wisdom. It's not normal. This just ain't normal. When I tell you things, sometimes we looking for someone, and just so that I will sit down in my vehicle and tell them, let's drive. Where are we going? I say, let's drive. And just so that the person coming out of the house. Timing. I move with time. Just like, those of you who know your scriptures with Esther and the king, the timing Esther stepped out at the same time the king was passing. Timing, you must understand timing in life. Everything is about timing. Everything is about that energy, that it's synchronized with everything that you are doing. Yeah. So we're going to take a fast break, ladies and gentlemen. Also, very interesting today, I spoke to this man was found hanging in a maximum prison in a cell. He had his hand behind him there. I spoke to his wife today, just wanted to find out. She called my phone over the weekend. She called yesterday, but it was yesterday. I was so busy, and Sunday we were so busy working on the Savannah case. But just as the information, as it's forthcoming, we are making sure you get justice. People have to get justice. I'm looking at Mayaro. How you can just come out and just kill a woman just like that? How can someone just come out of a car and gun down people, and it continues? People are lawless. And that is why we have to go after them. Those that are lawless, you must go after them. You have to go after them. And you have to, and I believe, ladies and gentlemen, they must be pursued relentlessly. There's no talk. It are no talk again. Don't stop all this talking. We want action. We want justice. We want to be able to, I know it, nobody, let me tell you something, not even the new commissioner, Guevara, not even the new commissioner. And I said it, with acting commissioner Benjamin, nobody has a magic wand with respect to solving crime. Nobody. Crime is not just, you can't say, well, in 6 months, that's it. Crime done. No. It took us years to get here. Years to be lawless. Years and years. Remember, it's very hard. It can happen, but it's a culture. A culture and a habit is two different things. It's a culture you're changing. The mindset of people must change. It's a culture when you're dealing with crime. It's a culture when you're dealing with criminals. And that is why you have to go after them. And that is why, ladies and gentlemen, as I said last night, I have purpose in my heart to go after them. But I want the family of Jamie. I mean, I can't dwell too much on Savannah Dyer. I think that I have done my part. We'll show some clips today. Just tell us some people I met and how far my investigation has taken me. But I need to jump to another case now. And I have to rock the boat. And when we rock the boat, ladies and gentlemen, it's really rocking the boat. So we're going to take a fast break. Remember, all those of you who are looking at us from Ian Alleyne Network on Facebook, Ian Alleyne Network on YouTube, as I was reading a while ago, somebody said, go to Ian Alleyne Live, you'll see him tonight. Yeah, you're seeing me, and you're seeing me in living colors. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world. We're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, look at all our advertisers. Support all our advertisers. And my God, we have already, today's the 17th of June, and we have already done 2,815,000 already. Unbelievable. And come Thursday, come Friday, we are going to have all these shows live again, live. You're going to get your notification. All those of you outside there in the world, wherever you are, ladies and gentlemen, there's only one place to be, and there's nothing after 7:15 to watch. Between 6:15 and 7:15, it have nothing to watch on national television. Nothing. Nobody sees your ads. Nobody sees all the money you are spending everywhere. It's a waste of time, because every eye is locked on to Crime Watch. Let's take a fast break.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Occasion.
Love brings us together, brings new beginnings.
blooms new life. Trust Pregnacare to be there for you at every step of your pregnancy. From Vitabiotics.
Maximize your vehicle's performance with a high-quality battery from One Stop Battery Shop. PowerMaster, Turbo, Alpha, Falcon, and Rocket batteries, starting from as low as $399 with 12 to 24 months warranty. Car Essentials also available. Nationwide delivery. Call or visit any of our 6 locations today.
Have Ian Alleyne live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Alleyne network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Alleyne Live. To book your live, contact Ian Alleyne at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today.
At SIFA Marketing Company Limited, we offer a wide selection of top-quality roll-on roll-off and brand-new vehicles. Whether you're looking for a Toyota Hiace, Nissan E26, Honda Vezel, Toyota, Prius, AD Wagon, Hilux and so much more, we've got you covered. Call us or visit us today.
Mirage Woodworking has expanded, and we're just getting started. Now introducing 5.5 and 7.5 millimeters SPC flooring, WPC door sets, draw slides, hinges, and more. All at unbeatable prices. Call or visit us today.
Christopher Mansing, certified real estate agent. Have an apartment to rent? Call me. Have a house or land to sell? Call me. Need evaluation done? Call me. Call me now at 722-2057 or email me at address provided.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, where we have about the Mayaro, is it on the rundown? Which part? I have to give you some reports, and okay, let me hold it right. So much. Imagine so much news. If I already had a 24-hour station, I tell you, like from 5:45 straight to after 7, and come down with the 7 o'clock news. Yeah, don't worry. You listen to me. You don't worry. You'll get all the news, and you're getting all the news. So some of the news that here, ladies and gentlemen, that we have not spoken about on television. You're gonna see it all on my page also. So you need to be sharing the page. You need to be looking and encouraging your friends to look at Ian Alleyne. Look at Ian Alleyne. Now let me tell you about the murder. The murder in Mayaro. Sister of woman charged in hot water. Attack, gunned down while heading to. Now, she was not heading to visit her brother. She did that yesterday. But she was in a vehicle. Cassian Lemsey, the sister of the 2 women charged with scalding their brother with hot water and bleach, was gunned down in Mayaro on Tuesday. So remember the 2 sisters, ladies and gentlemen. She was shot dead along Church Street, Mayaro, while on a. Well, they said she was going to visit her brother, but she was shot dead because yesterday she visited her brother, Gerard Dilla, who remains hospitalized with serious burns from May 29. Remember, we had spoken to him?
Around 11, we were going fishing with my kids and my husband. When I drive out the road by me, we stopped by the shop to get some stuff by my brother-in-law, and he told my husband, Cheryl's father gets burned, his 2 sisters.
Right, so come back to me. We can't make too much comment about that. And I remember, let me tell you the role sometimes, let's say the major role I will play. He discharged himself from the hospital. Nothing was happening. Absolutely nothing was happening. Nobody was not in custody. Nothing. And I told him, I said, go back in that hospital. Go back to the hospital. You stay there. And the same day, ladies and gentlemen, when we got involved, it's the same day, asked my researcher, police went down. They got the statement. They got the medical. They started to do their thing. We passed information on to them. These two persons, and I said, before we go further, I said it doesn't matter who I know. Not everybody takes a picture with me is my friend. Not everybody takes a picture with me is my best friend. The two persons, in fact, I knew one of the girls and as a freelancer, and that's it. That's it. That's all I could say. And both of them, they were charged with that offense, throwing hot water, okay, on their brother. So both of them were charged. But today, ladies and gentlemen, the sister of the two girls was gunned down in Mayaro. If you have any information, get in contact with me, please. If you have any information, who would want to do that, get in contact with me, please. I am asking you, get in contact with me. Get in contact with me. And I just had to tell you the other role we played, ladies and gentlemen, so you know about a murder in Mayaro. The other role, you remember the Kunupia Cutlass chaos? Man charged after brutal attack on a strange wife, her mother and her boyfriend. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it happened when? It happened on the 9th of June. The 9th of June, and we had spoken with the mother. Remember when we showed these pictures? When we showed all these pictures, ladies and gentlemen, and we spoke to the mother. Give me a 30 seconds on the mother.
God used me to save my family. As I can show you out of video here where I was trying to save my family.
And then we spoke to the young girl of the girlfriend who was chopped. Remember we spoke to the girlfriend who was chopped? Go to that.
Stop them by the road. Corner him right in front of the road there and block them off from passing. And Ricky drives and push away his vehicle.
And then ladies and gentlemen, we spoke to the boyfriend of the girl whose finger was chopped. Remember we showed you a video with the finger chopped, and we spoke to the boyfriend. Go ahead. Han, you won't be able to lift up things because you will get a phantom kind of pain. And I see your eyes swollen. Okay, look at that, his eyes are swollen. I saw, ladies and gentlemen, after that, it was the only time people realized from that point who we were looking for. If I did not go down there and speak to everybody, rounds up everybody and say, let me hear what went on. Let me hear what went on. Is then everybody realized, look a photograph of Adesh Ramnarain. Look a photo of Adesh Ramnarain. You understand? Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you information again, because those avid viewers will tell you when you watch Crime Watch, you know exactly what is going on. Information again. Adesh appeared before Shagwana's High Court Master, charged with wounding with intent against Ricky Ramdani, and 26, and Ashley Ramnarain, 26, and Sandra Bridgedal, 55. He was granted a 120,000 bail with authority and conveyed to prison. So he appeared in court today, ladies and gentlemen. So I just had to give you an update. I had to give you an update to tell you, when you give us information, when I come by you, no bacchanal, you need to come out and talk. You need to come out and talk. And also, ladies and gentlemen, you remember the mother who was here? You remember the mother that came and spoke about her daughter that was beaten at Southeast? Go ahead.
3 years?
Don't worry.
By 3 years?
That's the video circulating all over right now?
Well,
right. That's a sensitive matter. And remember when we realized that they were treated differently at the police station last week? That was last week, Thursday. I want to tell you where I am. I'm in front of St. Clair Police Station right now. In front of St. Clair Police Station. Don't press charges. And I will tell you, when we saw the fight occurred which day?
I was it Tuesday?
The Tuesday. We met the Wednesday.
Yes.
And this was a threat, and she ran to my office. They don't press charges, or else their threats made to mom of schoolgirl beaten at Paulus Spain. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, after that, All right, so you see, I tell you something, everybody's watching, you know. And when you hit our page, when you come on our platform, which means to say we're not sticking at all. When you come here and you want to know what's going on with you, and you want to know what's going on in your community, let everybody know, and it's still a person to talk. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, because of that now, they say now that, remember, the woman made some strong allegations, persons want to kill her. Now I'm investigating that. I'm going to speak to that person also. I'm speaking to that person. Now the Deputy Commissioner of Police clarifies witness protection concerns raised on Crime Watch broadcast. Mom of beaten schoolgirl unfazed. Trinidad Police Service TTPS has responded to a recent media report aired on Crime Watch on Friday, June the 13th, in which the mother of a teenage girl who was viciously attacked by 3 female students at the Southeast Port of Spain secondary claimed she was being denied protection by the police after bringing the incident to light on the Ian Alleyne network. Okay. Go ahead. So, they said, she said that Trinidad acknowledged the public interest in the matter of safety, welfare of the citizens remains a priority. DCP Martin says after a comprehensive assessment by the relevant department, it was determined that the family, while undoubtedly impacted by ongoing family dispute, did not meet the established criteria required for enrollment under the current guidelines of the program, the Witness Protection Program. So that's a very serious, because well, again, let us see with respect to the allegations and whatnot, because I will be, and I want people to know, and so that is the response with respect to that. Also, we are continuing again. Remember, Mayaro murder accused from hanging in a prison cell, hand tied behind his back, homicide probe launched. When we come back, I will tell you more about that.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks, and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories, as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
Wellness through the years with Well Baby, Well Kid, Her Well Team, Him Well Team, Well Woman, and Wellman. Why take an ordinary multivitamin when there's a supplement designed for your specific life stage? For every stage in life, trust Phytobiotics.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited, fulfilling all your household needs.
Enhance your interiors with the unmatched quality of SPC flooring from Steamore Limited. Our premium floors are waterproof, low maintenance, and built to endure, featuring advanced multi-layer construction for lasting performance. Our expert installation is backed by a 12-month warranty, ensuring excellence from product to finish. Enjoy exclusive pricing at $18.95 per square foot or $57 per plank. Warner Village, Charlieville. Quality flooring, professional installation. That's the Steamore standard.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
Gentlemen, we are back, and that is why I tell you, once you give us information, now I could stand here and tell you, listen to me, with respect to the chopping, with respect to this, with respect to that, the major, every day you see it, every day, and you have been seeing this for the past few years. I am not a Johnny come lately. I didn't just come up a year ago, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I've been through the mill, as they say. I have been through the mill. I mean, from ever since in Win TV coming up to the next television station, the other television station, and then God, bam, I'm on my own. And sometimes when things happen for you to go on your own, jump out of the boat. And always have that positive approach. Always remember something, ladies and gentlemen. Life will give you the life and the energy you will receive will always be an attraction. Whatever, it's like standing in a mirror. Whatever that mirror, whatever you see in that mirror is what is in front of that mirror. Whatever the world see, whatever the energy out there see, is what you have here. However you look, whether you look depressed, that is what you will attract. That is what you will see, depression. If you look happy and you look smiling and you look positive, it's like a mirror. It will reflect what it sees. Whatever is coming in your life right now is what is reflected. It's a reflection of what you are showing, what you are displaying in your life. If you're displaying negative things and nothing working out for me, and I'm so depressed and I'm suicidal and everybody hates me, that is what you are showing. That's the energy that you are sending out. So as a reflection of that, bam, that is what you're going to get back. But if you think positive and you open your business and you do positive things and you start pursuing your career, become a lawyer, become a doctor, open your business, you could do cakes, you could do pastries, whatever you could do. Be the best seamstress, be the best tailor, be the best this, whatever you could do, whatever you can do it, be the best of it. Automatically, you wouldn't have to print no cards. Automatically, once you have that positive energy, that kind of energy, bam, it will come to you. Yeah, and that is how I live my life every day. I can't afford for people. That's why I made up my mind. There are certain people I do not want to hear early in the morning. I just don't want to hear you. I don't want to hear their voice. I don't want to see them call them a phone. If they call my phone, I will do like this. And I'll close it down because you know what? It's a terrible energy. They'll put me in a mood. I'd like people to put me in a mood, to get me depressed because for the whole day, anytime you get up quarreling, you'll end your day angry too. You understand? So ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, so I'm just showing you all the things that you have seen so far, the role that we have played. I want to tell you about a Mayaro murder accused, found hanging in a prison cell, hands tied behind his back, homicide probe launched. A murder accused was found dead inside his prison cell under deeply suspicious circumstances, hanging with his hands tied behind his back in what authorities have now classified as homicide. The deceased has been identified as Dhanraj Sikumar of Isthmus Road Point, Galiota, Mayaro, who was one of the two men charged in 2021 for the brutal murder of their own relative, Naresh Sukram, also known as Rajesh. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I spoke to the wife of the man found hanging. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a connection with the prisoner that was found hanging at prison,
Dhanraj Sikumar.
Dhanraj Sikumar. Am I right?
Yeah.
This is his wife I'm speaking with. Let's give you some facts here. It's now classified as murder. Shocking images show inmate hanging with hands tied behind back. Police have officially classified the death of a prisoner at the maximum security prison in Aruka as murder following discovery of his body. The victim was found hanging inside his cell with his hands tied behind his back. A deeply disturbing detail he has sent shockwaves through the both prison and wider public. But nevertheless, we are investigating because sources said the way he was tied and whatnot, it's still questionable. It's still, but they don't want to rule it out as yet. But you as his wife, when was the last time you spoke to your husband?
I just spoke to him Wednesday. I told him I'm going in the clinic Wednesday because something happened to me now. I was bleeding and things, so I told him I'm going to the clinic. So he asked me if I could buy a $50 phone card for him. I say, okay. When I come out, so I give him the time and thing to call back for the $50 phone card, but I didn't buy the $50 phone card, I buy a $100 phone card for him. And he called back for the number and he told me, thanks very much. I love you for that. So he asked, before he hung up and thing, he asked for them kids and I tell me they went to school and elder daughter. And because she write the exam now. So he told me what he did for the graduation and thing, just to snap some pictures with the two little, with the two daughters going to graduate. One in preschool and one in primary school. So he told me snap some pictures and send it the day for the graduation.
Inside the prison?
Yeah.
All right.
He want to see it. So at there, well, the Monday he called, he will talk to man thing, a video call now, face to face.
Right.
He tell my daughter that how he loves she, and he tell me take care of the children and thing. And he tell them, don't play hard and listen to the mother and thing, right? So the Tuesday he called back again now. And me and she alone day home now.
Yeah.
So the rest I'm going to school. So he asked me where them day. Because morning, noon and night he calling to find out how the children going. And he telling them soon he will be back home soon to see about them.
Yeah.
Right? And well, I said when he was last day, I thought it was Wednesday. And the Thursday now I wait out for the call because I know every morning he calling.
How long has been incarcerated, in prison?
For 4 years now.
4 years now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Thursday now I sit down waiting for the call because I know every morning he calling.
Yeah.
Right? So me I get no call. Me I get no call in the afternoon. Me I get no call in the night.
Yeah.
Friday now I was still sit down waiting for the call because I say when if he call now, if he call Thursday, he can call Friday. So when he call Friday, he call Friday, I still waiting for the call Friday. Friday night, about 6:30 going to 7, I get a shock news. Well, two guys from there, I forgot the name now, two guys from inside they call. One call now, and they say, you call Mr. Joseph. I giving you the number and the extension number. So when I call Mr. Joseph now, Mr. Joseph say, Dan Raj no more. So I sat a ball and cried at my big daughter because I was having a loudspeaker now. So all I'm trying to get to hear, if my mother was there, and she get to hear my sister was there too. So I get to hear, and I sat a ball and cried and I end up hang up the call because the people is still talking to me and I hang up the call. And when I hang up the call now, and we cry out and thing, the call back about 10 minutes, 20 minutes and asked me if I'm good. They said they will give me more updates. Even the Sunday I end up call back. The Saturday I end up call back and the Sunday. And with the Sunday I call back now, I get a call Sunday evening to go in the thing because I call them I call them to ask them questions, but they said they will give me more updates. They will make sure and call me. So when you went
forensic, what they told you?
Well, we just go on and see the body and the time that until Monday come back. So
you saw the body at forensic, you identify the body as your husband?
Yeah, me and my father-in-law went.
Right, so did you see any marks around his neck and thing?
I just see how the tie him up.
Yeah.
And I just see lips swell up big, real big, like to beat him or cuff him down and things.
You saw any blue back marks?
No.
Are you gonna, so you're comfortable, are you gonna get a second autopsy?
Well, the time we come back Monday for autopsy. So we're going back Monday.
Monday?
Yeah, Monday.
But it's a short week, yeah?
Yeah, because they said it's a short week, we had to come back Monday.
You're in your house, rain falling, I don't want me here to get wet.
And so Monday, the time we come back, well, me and my family went and the time we come back Monday. So we do out which part the body and thing going, which was by Budu's and things, so I signed and thing already, and whenever and they said they'll give you back a call, which is today, and I didn't get no call.
Gotta wait because we have a little backlog at forensic, and you have to wait. So it's a very short week. Yeah, so you could be going tomorrow or Monday.
Yeah.
Alright, so I guess by next week you should have a funeral.
But it's very, very hard right now because he always telling the children he will come back to see about them and thing. I don't know what I could do. A lot. I hear that I study, I sit on me, I eat, me really...
So much children you have with them?
5.
5?
Yeah, the last one was 6 months when he got locked up for the murder.
Okay, well, I can't comment on that murder because I have one person who has also been charged with that murder. So that is a very, that matter is an ongoing matter.
Yeah.
And that'll be sub judice for me to speak about it. So I don't want to comment about that matter.
So he was...
To influence anybody.
He was to talk to the little child too. That's how telling she, well...
So how you get how you make money to, how you get money to mind these children?
Well, how he did get locked up, I was to get, again, a public assistant, which is 1900. And I just still try and do little PJ and thing.
Well, I do nothing to bring up all these children.
Yeah, and I just pay them a day to carry them and bring them back. The sun is being hot for them.
To walk.
And to come here. And then when rain fall, the children couldn't go to school and things. So I get a transport and I just cut my belly in half now. Sometimes they just get food by my mother.
Remember the situation that this man is in, where this man got himself involved and has nothing to do with his children, his wife. I remember that. It has nothing to do.
Yeah, but
you can't say, well, his wife got to pay the price and this one, no, that is his cross to bear, as they say.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the Ian Alleyne Network or live from our website at ianalleyne.org.
There's a powerful switch inside your body, AMPK. It tells your system to burn fat, balance blood sugar, and boost energy. Berberine Plus activates AMPK naturally, supporting metabolism, weight management, and healthy insulin function. Available now at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Berberine Plus, powered by AMPK, perfected by nature.
Leave the stress, catch the vibes at Rampy's Bar. Check out and pull up. Rampy's is your go-to after-work line. Sip, chill, and turn up with our crazy drinks and bottle specials. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots and win big on our gaming machines. Hookah, we got it. Food, fire. Bottles popping. Every weekend we're lit with live performances and DJs. Rampy's Bar, good vibes, tight security, and pure energy. Pull up at Atlantic Plaza, Point Lisas, High Street Superior. Find us on Waze.
Variety Supplies Limited, famously known as Denny. We believe in value for your money. We have in stock a wide range of affordable flowers, stuffed toys, food warmers, and storage bins. Cushion padded chairs $125 and $135. Firecrackers from as low as $175. 4-burner $325. 2-burner standing stove $400. Tabletop $650. 2-burner tabletop $550. Glyphos herbicide 3 liters $85. We've got quality and prices you love. Come in to 99 Walker Road, Faizabad. Just 15 minutes drive from San Fernando. We are open every day. Denny, where variety meets value.
Book the Ian Alleyne Network for a live broadcast of all your special events, including parties, seminars, political and religious events, prayers, funerals, weddings, and more, live on the #1 network. Book now, and use our platform to broadcast to millions of our viewers. If they can't make it, they can view it, live on the Ian Alleyne Network. Contact our offices at 225-4327 or 225-3250 and book your live event coverage today.
Janice, what's your secret? Your place always so clean and organized.
Well, Gil, I've got a secret. It's Sir.
Sir? Seriously? You have a man coming to clean?
No, girl. Sir's an amazing new line of cleaning products. I'm talking about kitchen sprays, bathroom scrubs, even laundry detergent. They've got the whole house covered.
So your secret weapon is Sir?
You bet. Sir cleaning products are a game changer. Not only do they smell amazing, they're effective and affordable. And this Sir definitely wouldn't judge your mess.
Introducing the Sir Collection, a wide range of affordable cleaning essentials for every corner of your home. Discover the secret to a clean home. Available at all leading supermarkets nationwide.
Get delicious meals and cold drinks at Double R Restaurant and Bar. Enjoy local cuisine daily and our Saturday Riverline menu. Fireside duck, cascadoo, goat head, lagoon rice, and more. Delivery available in the Chaguanas area. Call us today for more info.
To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.allen@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
No, but it's just unfortunate what you are going through.
Yeah. Well, he was to be in touch with me every day, talking to my God, like the way how he was to call and talk like they in front of me. You understand? He did with me. He did.
So Christmas he calling, birthday he calling, and then
everything. I was
so you used to carry up thing and carry up there?
He never told me about bother, but Sunday, Father's Day, he got a request stating I had to go and visit him now.
Yeah.
Right? He told me bring 2 short pants and 2 white vests. Short pants, soft pants, so we could sleep comfortable. And real cook and thing, I bring them children. So I say, all right then. But the Friday, now the Friday, when I get the news, it's Saturday, I really supposed to go and bab them stuff. But the Friday, I end up getting news. And I didn't bother again to go anyway and decide to do it. I just sit down and worry in whole day. That Saturday, whole day, me and cook.
So you get money for funeral and thing?
Yeah.
Well, you will get, see if you can get a grant. You might get based on the circumstances, you might get a grant, go to the social welfare and talk to them and they'll give you the grant. The grant is be about 6.5, somewhere around there. So you could they will make the check payable to Boodoo's.
Yeah.
Okay? So I guess, which Boodoo's in Marabella or?
Right, Pinal.
In Pinal?
Yeah.
Okay, that one opposite the supermarket there, by Batcha during there?
Yeah, by Batcha there.
Okay. Now, Sir Clem, I come and talk to you. I know you called and I was so busy yesterday and I apologize. All right? I didn't bring a little hamper or nothing for them, you know? But I'll send up some hampers for you, right?
Yeah.
I'll get 2-3 hamper and thing and with them children and them and imagine summertime, school going to close and what these children want to go through. And they're watching me right now. We can't put them on TV because they are minors.
Well, tomorrow one of the boys is starting.
Yeah.
I need to talk to him too and tell him go and do his schoolwork good because he stayed on one time now.
Yeah.
And he said, oh, let this happen again because remember his transfer study.
Yeah.
In other schools and things. But this time, and when I come down here, I see real problems at school because I end up going in ministry and things until I end up.
Is your property here?
Yeah. I get help to build this.
Yeah, see you have water and lights and everything.
Yeah.
Before I go, what was very interesting, right? What was his mood like on Tuesday? Were you telling the teacher and
no, but he
behave? Like if he suspects something was going to happen?
No, well, Tuesday when he called, right?
Yeah.
He was laughing, talking and things. So he asked me, because he leave me skinny now, right?
Yeah.
Skinny, I don't have no belly and things. So
you have belly today?
Yeah. So he told me, you want to see my whole body. So I said, model, but I haven't clothes, Right. I said, model. He said, keep it up. So he started saying, tell him, well, he just was to study call and tell them, behave themselves.
Yeah.
Don't give them a trouble because he not a wrong now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so behave yourself and listen to them when she talk to you. Do what she had to do, all you had to do when she tell you. So he was a study
Was he depressed on Tuesday?
No.
He was normal?
Normal, like how regular. He was a cool man.
Yeah.
Morning, noon and night, yeah, normal. Because since when he was inside he was a real call, non-stop calling.
So he was just normal?
Only one time I get mad with him and I end up cussing him and tell him, don't call me next time and harass me because you know you leave 5 children.
Come around with me.
You know you leave 5 children with me to see about and I don't just see that phone card thing, study.
Yeah.
I can't really help you out. I could help you in and out. Right? So, yeah. And only Wednesday going now, baby never asked me when I started blowing up and then only the Wednesday going there, I did give him a phone card.
All right.
Yeah.
So anything I can do, you know?
Yeah. But he never tell me nothing, like nothing happened or nobody are threatening him and thing now. He just tell me, well, he talk nice. Like how he was a call before and talk. Yeah, he talk like normal.
Well, let's wait for the autopsy and let's see what's going to happen, right?
Yeah.
But the market was really just a wrong here or it continued from here to here?
Well, it was like wrong, right or wrong.
Right or wrong,
Yeah.
it had continuity.
Yeah.
The rope.
And he lip just swell up.
That because
real fat.
Yeah.
Real fat.
Because it lack of oxygen.
Yeah, if it's a fatty lip swell.
Lack of oxygen.
But yes, I can understand it when I go and see he.
All right, so just relax and, just wait for them to call you for the autopsy, right?
Yeah.
And thanks for talking to me and, I say, let me come down and still talk to you. I know you wanted to see me since yesterday, right? And I don't want you to feel that I make myself busy and I avoid you. So I know people come up today to bring me up here, right? Okay. Before I go out, I'm not going to pull out the mic from you here. I hear all the talk, right? They say that how you had a little friend on the lows, is that true?
No. nobody is just there before I started to talk to somebody, right? But he naturally he didn't do that for himself. So whatever people saying and hearing and is two different things. Naturally he didn't do that for himself to say he killed himself.
Okay, but 5 years he incarcerated.
Yeah, naturally somebody naturally tie his hand
And
behind
people say he might get frustrated and maybe you have a little friend on the lows.
I have the picture. What the tie his hand behind his back and then sling him up.
You have a little friend on the lows and thing. Because people were saying that now.
I want to know, to tell the people, ask them if they're living with me to see what's going on.
Okay.
That is all.
No, I'm glad you're clear here because that all over and I say maybe.
I seen it in the comments and everything.
I say, let me ask you, you know, let me ask you.
And they tell me the 5 children.
And they say you're pregnant and thing.
Why pregnant?
Well, that's what they say.
They're probably sleeping with me.
All that lady want to you, girl. You have to relax yourself. They would say all about on social media and all kind of thing.
Yeah, well, when
you see it too?
Yes, when I seen that, right? And they tell me to show that 5 children is the man one. I say, come, if he didn't go, all they would do DNA test, yes. All they would come and do the DNA test. The 5 children, they see one.
Yeah, don't write
I lived 12 years with the man.
But you know, people like Bacchanal and people say all kind of things. So I said, I'm just asking you, just clear the air.
Many times when people get running away from home and things, I see the nasty comments to say.
Yeah, but nobody, I know, but nobody can say you're wrong though, because if, I mean,
if I want somebody.
If you have someone and you're talking to someone, no, nobody can vex you for that, you know.
If I saw somebody really in my life, plenty, and live with me, I want them choose to come by over the road by my mother's house.
Yeah, that is true.
You understand?
Yeah.
It's she that is getting help from.
Yeah.
It's them that is getting help from. I'm going and asking people out there.
Yeah. So don't bother with nobody. People say no kind of thing. Don't bother with nobody. Right? And you see it on social media? Yeah, because that viral now and all kind of thing about you. So I still can ask you one time as I hear.
It has some bad one, it has some good one. Very good one, I tell them thanks.
Let me give you a little advice. Focus on what's happening right now. Bury your husband. You have 5 children to see about it. Yeah. And you know, choose whatever decision you will make, and whoever you will bring in your life eventually.
Yeah. Eventually, I really have to move on in my life.
You have to move on in your life. No way you're doing. You have big children. You have big children. You have big daughters and things.
2 daughters.
Two daughters. How old are they?
One is 13 and one is going on 5.
And one is 5. So you know, whatever you're doing, always think about the children. You know, think about the children and think about giving them children a good future. You understand? I can't cast no aspersions on your husband and say good for him and based on what caused him to go there. No, the matter before the courts, everybody's innocent till proven guilty. Okay? Yeah. After the outcome of the trial and whatnot, then I can say what's going on. I recuse myself from making any statement. But when the children are involved today, you know, you gotta move on, you gotta pick it up and move on. And that's the hardest part is, see, after all this, so they will release the body to you, and you will have maybe a private funeral. And
well, the Coleman asked me what I want to do with the body, so I said we're doing the funeral.
Take the body, you call it the state, bury the body. Your family.
Yeah, because the Sunday, we supposed to go for Father's Day for the children to see him, so he had to see him in a puff now.
All right then.
Yeah.
So, you have anything to say again?
No.
Huh?
No.
You sure? You bigger than, how old are you?
I was 33 going to 34.
How much you won?
The 26th of the 10th month, 1992. Me and he had the same age. He born the 5th of February, 1992, and I born the 26th, 1992. He's 34 and I is 34.
You'll be good, right?
Yeah.
All right, you have my support. Any problems you have, anybody want to rile you up and then call me, okay?
Yeah.
Thanks again. You heard it from her, and as she said, she talked to him every day. That is prison. What a prison. Every day he talked, the video call and whatnot. Very interesting, yeah, very, very interesting, but nevertheless, that's what she said. And she said, but well, you know, people say that she has someone, and well, that's not really the issue here. That is her and whoever she decided to pursue a relationship with. They said that she was having a baby and all kind of thing, and that's why he hung himself, and that's what they said. But nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, I want to tell you about, let me see if I have that time, about Savannah Dyer when we come back, and another case I'm dealing with. Go ahead.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Keep your stock off the floor. Optimize your warehouse with premium selective pallet racking from Boaster US Company Limited, designed to maximize vertical space and boost efficiency. Get organized today, create a smarter, more effective storage solution. Call Boaster at 724-2262.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SNS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At SNS Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping. From everyday essentials to unique finds, we have it all in one place. No more running around. Shop at any one of our conveniently located branches in Mayaro, Rio Claro, or Pico.
Have Ian Alleyne live and in person at your business and showcase your product and services to over 100 million viewers across the Ian Alleyne network. This is your chance to let millions know about your company or services. Book your live from 30 minutes or more and watch your business be transformed with Ian Alleyne Live. To book your live, contact Ian Alleyne at 225-4327 or call our offices at 225-3250 or 389-7018. Don't miss this opportunity. Call and book today. To our loyal fans and growing audience, with just $1 you can support our operations and contribute to the work that we do. Contribute while you're watching. Send your contributions to our PayPal account at oneian.alleyne@gmail.com and our First Citizens account. Swift code provided for international transfers.
Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
I want to rock a boat before I leave. Hold on now, please. Hold on a little bit now. Let's relax. I know what I'm doing. You're always telling me to do this and run that. Relax yourself a little bit now. Yeah, but okay, I know what I'm doing. Okay, listen to me carefully. You remember this girl who had gone missing? We don't stop at 7, so we go to 7:15, so let me talk. You remember this girl? Now, this will let you know, DNA confirms the decomposed body found in Siparia is that of Jamie Mohammed 7 months later, more than 7 months after the gruesome discovery of a decomposed nude female body in a bushy area off Murray Trace in Siparia. DNA testing has confirmed that the remains are those of 44-year-old Jamie Mohammed of Mendes Village, Siparia. The confirmation came following forensic DNA analysis completed on Friday, June the 13th. Just imagine, 7 months later, she went missing since the 18th, ladies and gentlemen. And imagine in this 2x4 country where billions of dollars spent, we have to, a family has to wait 7 months to find out. Like 7 months, people coming by you every night. 7 months, you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing because you're still waiting for DNA results. And I think it's done here locally at forensics, but 7 months? 7 months? Nah, that's craziness, man. That is craziness. 7 months? Nah, we're not on the right track. And let me tell you something, just so I made a breakthrough with respect to Savannah Dyer. I'm making a breakthrough here today. You remember I went down on that area there? You remember when they found the body? They found the body in Murray Trace, Siparia, and we found the body there. When they found the body, remember I had gone there last year? Right, this whole area here is where the girl body was found. Look at it. What kind of monsters we have in this country, boy? What kind of monsters Come back to me. we have? And let me tell you something. That was sad, but let me rock the boat. I want to rock the boat real bad with you. With that, let me tell you something. I want to tell you something. Want to hear something? With respect to that, look at this nice girl. And they said what she was found in a shop and she's have drinks with her friends. I met her family too, you know. We met her family. I spoke to her family too. I didn't only go on the scene. I spoke to the family. Look, the family here.
Jamie always buys she used to say that. Come and
So Jamie's always lying around by you?
all the time. Jamie, everything to me when she was drunk. She could not go nowhere and stay.
7 months they waited for justice to confirm. Just imagine 7 months, you know. 7 months, billions of dollars spending, everything going on, the clock spinning. And poor people can't get justice. Poor people have to wait. Just imagine 7 months. But I have a little message for the poor people. And I have a message for Separia concerning Jamie Mohammed, the headless corpse that was found. Up to now, we can't find the head of that girl. Dump in the bush there. Let me tell you something. You want to hear something? Come back to me. I want you to see my face when I'm telling you. I want you to see my face when I'm telling you. The driver of that car that carried Jamie there is a policeman. A drunkard, no good, low life policeman. He will sell his soul for rum. Just I want you to know that. Yeah, that's all I want you to know. Paji or Papi or something like that they call him. That's the guy name. That's the guy. That's the drunkard police that drove that car for them to cut off that woman's head. And you know who was another passenger in the car? JB. A guy called JZ or JV or JB. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, JZ or I have it right down. JZ or JZ, is JB boy? Or JZ or JB or JD? Something like that. Yeah. They were in the car when that happened. But I want to tell JZ or JZ or JD, don't run, it's not running. I know you could run real good. You want drunken and you want drunkard papi. But we just want all you to know now. We just want you to know that 2 occupants in the car. So anytime all you feel that the police want to cover up anything because it's one of their colleagues that drove that car, that was a passenger in that car, the day Jamie, this pretty girl here, the day they cut off her neck, heads will roll. Just remember, I tell it on national television, heads will roll. Heads will roll. Because the driver was a police officer, is a police officer, a current police officer. Anytime you're ready, jump out. The clip in Saparia, anytime you're ready, jump out. I'm waiting for you to jump out. Jump out of yourself. Just jump out of yourself. Anytime you jump out of yourself, already. I want you to jump out, and I want you to jump out real bad. I tell it on national television. And they send a message, call names, I call it, I say it on national television. Jump out of yourself, I want you to jump out of yourself. I want you to jump out. Drunkard policeman, I want you to jump out. That's why I want you to jump out. I want everybody to know. Listen to me, I want the other. Oh, I felt like I was in Cora. I want everybody to know. You understand? I want you to jump out. The driver of that car that took this girl to that bushy area with other fellas in the car and did what they had to do with the girl, clean the girl neck right, chop the girl neck right off, a drunkard policeman, and another person identified as JZ or JD or JB or something like that. I just waiting. Come out now, come to my studio and say this me you're talking about. Come out now, I'm waiting for you to jump out. Anytime, it's not covering up, I'm just waiting for you to jump out. Everybody big on our sense. Let me go along that road. Ladies and gentlemen, so that's it with that. Let me tell you something. For too long, persons murdering our women in Trinidad. They're raping them. All about you're finding woman body. All about. Where's this? When I saw Savannah, I said, "Now, Savannah, to get justice." And I stand here today, ladies and gentlemen, to tell you, let's start. You saw that man image with Savannah body circulating all over. All over it was circulating. This image, everybody's saying, there's the Rastaman who do it. This Rastaman here, you see this Rastaman here? This is the image. A body over, Savannah body right on top. And he talk, that's the Rastaman. I tell you, the only thing I don't know is the coming of the Lord, you know. And this 1x2 place, I can find you, you know. I challenge anybody, just give me a picture, and I'll deal with it. And I located the man. And I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, that, boy, this is what the man had to say. I located the man. That man have nothing to do with that. Somebody's setting up that man. Go ahead. Your image right under all the WhatsApp and whatnot circulating. So now I just letting you know that the investigation, I'm doing an intense investigation. Persons are already in custody, right? At least 2 or 3 persons already in custody. We have passed on information to the police. It does not end here, but I saw your image on our conversation saying that you share a relationship with her. Could you just explain to me, sir?
I never met the person in my life. Never saw the person. I don't even go in them clubs or them places online or whatever. It's just home and work. So
where that picture came from?
I have no idea. Those pictures was those 3 pictures actually. The profile picture and the 2 other pictures was from on my TikTok account on like way low down, like long years ago. Some pictures I had from years ago. Yeah. I saw that come. So somebody screenshot 3 pictures. But the profile picture, what they're using, right, in the WhatsApp, was a picture they took in 2023 and tried to frame it for some thieving some girl money or whatever, and I couldn't get through with it in court for the defamation of character because due to the COVID and thing going on at the time, the courts wasn't operational. Okay. So them 3 pictures right now is what I believe they have, and I don't know much more they have, but I no longer have any Are you
willing to if the police should approach you, you will speak with them? You make yourself available?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Okay. So you know nothing? You've never met this girl?
Never met the girl.
You don't know this girl?
No. I have a next girl that's threatening right now. I think it's Neil by Chantel, however. Yeah. She was putting him up on her profile, and I never met her.
But Neil by Chantel is her friend, you know?
Well, I didn't know that neither. You see?
I think Chantel was the girl, one of the girls walking with her in the bar. She has a nail shop.
Right.
Yeah, but that has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
That she has nothing to do with you know. Yeah. She was just, you see, a lot of people. If you hang around somebody having drinks as friends, somebody, and people need to understand that somebody called this person out of the bar. She walked across and she met with people. Yeah. So that does not mean that people say, "What you sound?" Well, this one texting because sometimes you like when you having drinks, you on your phone, you know, and sometimes he might walk away and something happened to you. But might say, "Well, you see, the man was texting across." So this time, you're just unaware because most people when they start a line, they pull out their phone, they texting this one, they texting that one. You understand? So I know about the Chantel. I think the tall man is somebody child father also. So I've already gotten all that information. But what you are saying that you don't know anyone.
Not one of them. None of them.
You know, are you aware of the one walking into the bar with her and your friends?
No, I don't know any one of them. Not one single.
Not even
soul.
Chantel?
Not even Chantel. I don't know why they're using my picture and putting it out there threatening.
Somebody really want to tarnish your image.
Yes,
and tarnish your character.
Yeah, and every time I see comments, new people popping up saying this individual interfering with them, right? And which is my face they're using.
Wow.
I could get in trouble. With.
You could lose your job and things.
I could lose my life.
Yeah, true. True. But anyhow, we're gonna leave it there, and we just want to clear the and this is like persons who you're employed with, and to let them know you are, you are not part of this.
Yeah, not part.
With respect to Savannah Dyer, and you're not even a suspect or wanted by the police. You understand? You're not. You're just not. Okay?
Okay.
So thanks again. I'm glad that we cleared the air. Okay, sir. Thank you again.
The Ian Alleyne Show will be right back.
Step into Sensational Beauty Studio by Tina, your one-stop beauty destination. From micro shading and brow tinting to makeup, hair coloring, manicures, pedicures, and relaxing massages. Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Walk-ins and appointments welcome. Book today.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Trinidad, the excitement is building, but time is running out. The Fab India Expo, right opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas, is closing on June 23rd. Everything in store is going, and we mean everything, with up to 50% off on clothing, accessories, footwear, home decor, and so much more. Our final containers just arrived late, so the shelves are stocked and packed, but it all has to go. Plus, experience our new restaurant menu with authentic Indian flavors you love. It's spice, taste, and tradition all in one. We're open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Just a few days left to shop and save. Don't miss the Fab India Expo before it's gone. Located opposite Medford gas station in Chaguanas.
Welcome back to the Ian Alleyne Show.
Let me tell you something. See, you realize what's going on, yeah? You realize what's going on. Don't jump out of yourself, and I was telling you, don't jump out of yourself. With respect to Jamie Mohammed, don't jump out of yourself. See that girl? Don't jump out of yourself. You see what they did that girl? And just imagine, I want to see who's going to cover up that. And that's why that car go nowhere, because everybody know the driver of that car is a drunkard policeman who's in every bar in Sapari and in Viron and San Fernando, stone drunk. Yeah. Jump out of yourself. Yeah, jump out. That's what I say. All I have to say tonight, jump out. Everybody waiting, jump out. You jump out. You jump out, I jumping out too. Nearly everybody jump out. Nobody can cut off nobody that can just throw it somewhere and you find the girl. And whoever, J something, JZ or JB or JZ, wherever, you are part of it too. Don't worry. Don't worry. And I tell you, with respect to Savannah, I just want you to know that there are 3 persons in custody so far. There are 2 brothers in custody, and it was a combined effort, combined information from Crime Watch. Yesterday, I liaised and I passed more information on to ACP Smith. Yeah, remember I told you that? I passed on some sensitive information, some voice notes, everything to ACP Smith, and they are dealing with it. And just to let you know, 3 persons is in custody right now. Among them, a woman is in custody also. Okay, I just had to tell you. And remember what I'm saying here. 0 tolerance. All right? 0 tolerance. Okay, we have a guy, yeah. I can't tell you everything. So I just want you to know that. I just want you to know the breakthrough that we have made. And we are moving on. And that is why every day I ask you for support. Support Crime Watch. And I saw one guy, a certain person, went up on thing, but I don't want to tell you anything. It's very sensitive. Well, maybe they tried to slit the wrist or whatever, but one guy was saying he killed her. Go ahead. But I just don't want to talk too much about it. Go ahead.
This is me saying yes, I did kill Savannah Dyer. And the reason behind it was Tammy told me everything, and everything boils back to Savannah mashing up my relationship, and once my relationship mash up, my life is gone. So anyway, take that was gonna anyway. So I hope Tammy is happy now. Savannah, yeah. Everybody, everything they do in life have consequences. This is me making a confession. Yes, I did kill Savannah Dyer. I will no longer be here. So.
What's that? Yeah, I want you to know that. I just want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing to say, but 2 brothers lock up, and a woman lock up also, and more people are being questioned. Based on the information, it was, as I said, it's a combined information gathered, and I believe I played a pivotal role. After yesterday and after showing that, we played a pivotal role. And we were able to tell certain people to which garage to go to, who is the owner of the garage, who is the owner of the car. We were able to do that. And as I tell you, let me tell you something. Yeah? I don't know where you all feel that, oh, that is gunman, and say, boy, them is gunman, them is, they ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. You jump out of yourself. Once you jump out, we jumping out too. You jump out of yourself like you jump out too. Just so you could jump out, I could jump out. Everybody could jump out. Well, everybody jump out. So owner of the car, we were able to give information, big and bold, to this ACP there, who is the owner of the car, everything, the Elantra car there. Let's go back with when she left the place there. Go ahead. We have more to show you tonight. Go ahead. When she jumped into the car, look at the nice girl. And it doesn't matter who's texting. Everybody, we have, listen, you'll be surprised to know. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing. I know who I go in with. I know who snatched the phone from her while she was in the car. While she was on a video call. Who snatched the phone from her? Who tell her to shut up? It could be anybody. Nah. Open up the lines here. Who snatched the phone? Is she lying? I watch everybody on that table. Everybody, I don't get profile on them. Then the group, everybody talking. Everybody talking. Move your bag. The security tell her move her bag. Some people might say the people inside put up. No, she got a call. She got a call. She got a call. And she went out to meet somebody. She knew who she was going to meet. And let me tell you something. I want to tell you something today. This is not a Vike thing. This doesn't happen Saturday. You know, this wasn't planning, you know. This wasn't planning for 2 weeks. This wasn't planning. I want you to know that. I told the ACP that this wasn't planning. Yeah. Everybody know. Who's a nice girl talking there? I tell you, everybody, take front before front, take every one of you. But I just want you to know, 2 brothers in custody. One tried to slit his wrist. One woman talking, yeah. I want to buy half pound of sick here fig for you. I want to talk more. Look at this nice girl that's going on the road and you find this girl dead on the road. Nah, that craziness. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Don't come and tell me about no medical and this medical and go what medical and what problem, what medical problem. I don't have nothing to do with that. That gives nobody the right, ladies and gentlemen. That gives nobody the right to kill this girl and throw her in Carlson Field, and that I'll give you a run. And that I promised her mother when I spoke to her. I said, lady, I will find them for you. Didn't I not find them? And it's not a matter who's better than who. It will continue tomorrow again. It will continue tomorrow. I want to show you something again. Leave it for 1 minute before we take the break. Because remember, we don't end at 7. We don't end at 7. I want to show you. The car came. Look at the black car. I'll show you this now. The car came. Look at the light on the car. Look at this. Imagine this girl going to her death. You can imagine that. That's somebody's daughter. And they, watch me, mash up all of them. Mash up. I tell you, I have some information, yeah? You wouldn't believe. I have some messages I am looking at. And some chats I am looking at. It crazy. Friends are the worst. Friends are the worst. The worst. Friends will put you in place for your death. Take what I tell you. They will eat, they will drink with you, and they will always have the Judas among you. That's what I tell you. Eat and drink by yourself. Friends, the less the better, yes? Take what I tell you, the less. That's why I tell people, I could check my circle on my right hand. I might know millions and millions and millions and millions and millions of people. Imagine 131 million people have already seen me between the 6th of November 2016 to now. That doesn't say anything. But my friends, my circle are very small. Watch. I already know where that car came from. I already told them where to go and see Trace. We already told them. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Imagine a girl talking on the phone and they grab the phone from the girl. Yes, you think it's easy? Hi, caller, good evening. Watch. When the car thing, watch. And she went to the back seat of the car, and the back seat of the car, watch. The car pull up. Watch your car. The black car pull up. I tell her heads will roll. It ain't done yet. 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 And there's a girl in custody. I don't want to call her name again, but everybody can read between the lines. Everybody can read between the lines. And it doesn't matter who bad and they're from a bad area and the family is part of a gang or whatever. It does not give the right to nobody to kill nobody. It does not give the right to nobody to kill nobody. It does not give you the right. It does not give the right to kill somebody. Go to the police, whatever. Look at her. Go into her debt. Watch her. Go into her debt. Go into her debt, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, we don't end at 7. Open up the lines for me, please. Hi, caller.
Good evening, Ian. Good evening.
Good evening.
Here? Yeah, 98, yeah.
Yeah, 98.
Great job, man. Great job. Yeah, Ian, listen, as you always say, majority of the crime victims usually know their perpetrator.
They know it. 98, they know it. 98, they know it.
Yeah, every time. And in a sad situation, and I will tell you one thing, the chief, as they say, you know the chief always say, don't trust your left hand from your right hand.
You're sure, right?
And one thing again, Ian, and I will tell you one thing again, Ian, you see, family land and property and money with family brothers and sisters, you know, when I say, I'll give you a very, very true story. And I had proof to back it up, about something that happened in my family.
Let's continue. Thanks for your contribution. Next time, try to make it monetary. Then when I take that and run with that, I say that, you know. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. No, but it's a serious thing. It is a serious thing. It is a serious thing. It is a serious thing. And I promise, I told you. Look, I don't even know this girl. But who give you all the right? Who gave you all the right to kill this girl and throw her in Carlson Field? We can't leave no stone unturned. We cannot leave no stone unturned. And everybody be watching. And some of you could you're deleting all the messages. You're deleting your messages. You're exiting the groups. You're exiting the group. They're coming off. Some of our friends coming off of the group and they're coming off. They're coming off of the group. They're exiting one time. Exiting all the messages. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
A very, very good evening to you, Mr. Allen.
Good evening.
I am so happy that this matter is solved. And
we have to move on now.
It's a sad day for women. It's a sad day for women in general. But I want to find out something from you. I am that learned where the law is concerned. But however, with the years ago, the Pratt & Morgan ruling where after 5 years you cannot execute somebody, now that this fella confessed, once he's in custody, there is nothing to appeal. So why he cannot be executed? All the best. Have a great evening, sir.
No, listen to me. By law, he passed. By law, he has all his options. All his legal options. If he has exhausted all his options. So even though he might confess, or whoever might confess, when they go there, they get a lawyer and they get legal advice. And they have options. When they have exhausted all their legal options, well then we go down a certain road. And most likely that never happens. You understand? So you can say what now, but most importantly, whoever is responsible for the death of Savannah Dyer will feel the full brunt of the law. Whoever tried to commit suicide, whichever friend of hers was, you know, whatever, everybody go feel it, they go feel it. Because that does not give the right to nobody. And imagine, for man, that thing for man. This one who was with this one, who was with that one, and I don't like who with this man and who with that man, and all kind of stupidness. Woman fighting for man, all kind of thing, blaming the friend with man, blaming the friend with taking them, all kind of silly things, silly things. Man finding out this, man finding out that, silly things. I tell you, when we watch this, I didn't need a number plate. We already know we didn't need a number plate. We just didn't need a number plate. It have information that I can't even throw out to you. Because I've been asked by the investigators, don't go further. Mr. Allen, the information that you have furnished, don't furnish us. Please don't publish it. It's up to you. And in so doing, ladies and gentlemen, we're keeping in line with the investigation. and making sure that justice is served. I am very cautious by what I post now, because I wouldn't like to let it affect the investigation, because it is at a very critical, very, very critical state. You understand? So don't beat up. You can drive a car without a number plate. You like up yourself. You like up yourself. You could hide your car way up who garage. You like up yourself. But I will tell you something. Nobody gonna dump nobody just so. Nobody going to dump nobody just so. And I know everybody in Sapari are feeling sick right now too, with respect to Jamie Mohammed, and realizing that who was driving the car and who was the company of the car. Because I tell you, rum does make people talk, you know. Rum does make people talk. Rum does make people talk. Rum does make people talk. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. What's up here? 294-4081. Hi, caller. Go ahead. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi, good afternoon, Mr. Ian Alleyne.
Yeah, good afternoon.
This is the cousin of Sheldon Gloucester. Remember the murder with Sheldon Gloucester in Santa Cruz?
I'm trying to remember. When was that murder?
That was about 4 months ago when he was beaten to death. And the sea fall off our roof.
We talked to the mother, and the man had and the suspect have a family who's a police, am I right?
Police, yes. Yes, his sister is a police. He work in a police. He work in a bus for his sister.
What come out of that?
Nothing. And the autopsy come out that he was beaten to death.
Beaten to death, and he had a witness. Come back to me. Yeah, look at me here. Did I not speak to the family?
Yes.
Did I not come out and tell? Did I not come out and say? Didn't I not come out and say that a relative, that the person called his sister after beating him, and his sister fixed up everything? Look, I have the autopsy. Pull the autopsy for me from my archives. Look at the autopsy here. I have it here. Yeah? Blunt force trauma. And imagine nothing come out of that. Nothing come out of that. Nothing come out of that for the people of Santa Cruz. Nothing. Blunt force trauma. Multiple ribs fractured. And I went home by his family and I spoke to them. I think I spoke to his mother. Yeah, go ahead. Or some relative, go ahead. Yeah. Beat him up. He contacted a relative who's a police officer. So they came and they changed they recreate. For one of a better word, they recreate the entire scene to make it look like he fell from a tree. Right? They make it look like he fell from a tree, but your 2 hands can't be broken. Your foot and lacerations all about. If you fall, you'll have just one impact. You understand? So everything was changed around because apparently, and we want persons to know, we want the acting commissioner to know that you need to pay special attention. I'm speaking to the relatives. You see, and I'm telling you. So I spoke to them, and I told them what I found out. But then again, ladies and gentlemen, remember I could furnish you with information. I could tell you who did it, what they do it, and everything. But if it are rankers, if it are people involved, and they are friends, and they are police, and that is why we'll always have crime, you know. That is why we'll always have crime in Trinidad and Tobago, you know. Sometimes not all the crime is crime, you know. Sometimes the crime is crimes of revenge, you know. That families can't take it no more, you know. That they have to take the last bit of dollar and do what they have to do, you know. I am telling you, plenty of these crimes taking place now with that families, it's not a matter of reprisal, you know. But people fed up because they realize that nothing happening. You can't kill my brother just so. You can't kill my sister just so. You can't find Jamie Mohammed family, Jamie Mohammed, headless corpse in the bush just so. How that is possible? And because the driver is a policeman, and the family might be people of not plenty straws, they're just humble people. Look at them here, humble people. Humble people, ladies and gentlemen. Look the sister there, look the mother there, everybody there. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Come back to me. So I am fully aware. I am fully aware. I am fully aware, and it's sad. It's like, boy, I tell you, God keep me in this position. And God will move me up into a place I could do more, believe me. What you watch and watch me well, timing is everything. Timing is everything, ladies and gentlemen. Timing is everything. You can't kill people just so. You can't gun down people. You can't come by somebody's business space and just gun them down. What about the businessman? And tell my mind just go back to this businessman in Montrose. Stand up in front, I can't remember his name, in front of his business and just get gunned down just so. His picture is in front of his business. The car parts man. You know when I saw his picture on the picture there, the night the policeman got shot in the bar, I standing across the road, but I say, but wait now. When I read this thing, I say, wait now, the businessman got shot right here. Now I can't go to every scene because we have camera crew and everything. I don't go to everything. But people deserve justice. People deserve justice. And just so people deserve justice, people deserve to be hunted down. Yeah, criminals deserve to be hunted down. We have to hunt you down. We have to smoke you out. You can't come and just take our family members. You can't come and rob us. You can't come and rob a businessman and tie them up, and there is a home invasion every day. It have so much things I can tell you on. I can tell you on this today, on this little piece of document I have here, the call a rundown. There's so much things I can tell you, so much things that you don't even know, you haven't even heard of. Also, there was a parking lot tragedy. Man killed after being hit and dragged by reversing vehicle at Gulf City Mall. A man is dead following a tragic accident at Gulf City Mall on Tuesday. The incident occurred near Carnival City when a man was reportedly struck and dragged by a vehicle that was reversing in the parking lot. He was rushed to San Fernando Hospital. Just imagine that. We have a video. Okay. Apparently, he was assisting somebody to reverse. Showing them how to reverse, and apparently, instead of the brakes, they match the exits. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, when people reverse, don't stand in front in the back of the vehicle and say, yeah, come back, yeah, come back. Stand away from the vehicle. Because sometimes in the little excitement, they match brakes. So instead of brakes, they match the accelerator, you understand? And what I have to tell you too, a decomposed body found in an abandoned car in Vancouver, believed to be missing man. Mechanic makes discovery. Police in Vancouver district are investigating discovery of a decomposed male body found in a park car in Cali Bay Road on Monday. Around 1:10 p.m. on June the 16th, mechanic and Perseverance were preparing to carry out repairs on a green Nissan Safari. I got the number, a PBK 9565 parked in an open lot among several other vehicles when he noticed a foul stench coming from the car. Upon opening the front door, the man discovered the body of a man lying face down on the back seat in an advanced state of decomposition. He immediately contacted the police. District medical officer visited the scene. Officers from the Homicide Bureau. Also, ladies and gentlemen, researcher, I give you a photograph of a guy in a red jersey. What is his name? Stephen what? Boodoo. I'm looking for Stephen Boodoo. Is he here? Is he in Trinidad or Guyana? Which one? Who's hiding him? Who is hiding this guy? I need to find this guy. And I need to find him like yesterday. I need to find him like when was the incident? Just no, it have an incident where we're looking for this guy for. And somebody send him away. Somebody send him away. If somebody, and mind you, let me tell you something. If I could put up a picture of somebody in New York who's not even a Trinidad and Tobago national, and still, yeah. It's relating to an incident in 2023. You have to make them feel sick. You have to make the family feel sick. And we know, and we have a good idea. We have a good idea. Don't let us start to call names. We just want you to know it has just resurfaced. Take it back in your face and rub it. It has just resurfaced. We're looking for him. What's his name, Stephen what? Boodoo. It's in relation to an incident on the November the 18th, 2023, in Barrackpore, with a wheel spanner. One man is dead. So I'm looking to speak to you, sir. I would like to speak to you. I would like to speak to you. I, Ian Alleyne, would like to speak to you. Put up his name on the CG bar, please. Put up his name on the CG bar, please. Let everybody know what we are looking for him for in relation to an incident in 2023. Somebody said he's hiding out by some family in Guyana, some relative. Somebody says somewhere. But if he's in Guyana, no problem. We'll take a plane, we'll take a boat to go across. And anyway, up the Caribbean, because everybody's watching. All in Guyana, they are watching. That is why, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached 5 million in May month. 5 million plus watch us. And our population is 1.4. So that should tell you something. Everybody from around the world watching. There's nowhere you can hide. There's nowhere. People need to get justice. People need to get justice. We don't want to hear if your mother is a police, if your father is a police. You cannot kill our relative and your relative is a police and we can't get justice. We have to get justice. Nobody's above the law. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. You understand? Come back to me. Don't get me started. The CG is there? Huh. Well, he could have taken a plane and come back. He could have taken a plane and come back. You understand? He could have taken a plane. Open up the lines. Open up the lines. Open up the lines. Oh, this is the pensioner. I had to tell you about the pensioner. This is the pensioner who was murdered by her son at their Brazil home. This is the pensioner. That is a picture of her. Police are investigating. Remember, we asked for it, so we got it. Police are investigating the murder of 71-year-old woman whose body was discovered with her throat slit at her home in Brazil, village Talparo, on Saturday, June the 14th. The deceased has been identified as Elizabeth A.N., a retired resident of Lampos 270 Talparo, Brazil. Police arrested her son. So this is our cross here. This is the area. This is the house, I believe. Where is the sign? That is the road sign. Also, teen hospitalized. I forgot to mention to you. Teen hospitalized after violent stabbing in St. Augustine. A 19-year-old man is hospitalized with multiple stab wounds, including a punctured lung, following a street attack in St. Augustine on Monday night. The victim, Daniel Sween of Cayman Road, St. Joseph, was walking with 4 male friends around 8 o'clock on Monday, June the 16th, along Eastern Main Road near NP gas station when they were confronted by a group of unknown men. A scuffle broke out, during which Sween was stabbed several times about the body. He's been identified as Daniel Sween of Cayman Road, St. Joseph. Anybody has a picture frame for me, please? Get a picture frame for me, please. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 2 shot in a drive-by attack in La Hoqueta Valley Road. Over 30 shells recovered. Bullets rained in Glencoe. La Hoqueta Valley Road. 2 shots in drive-by attack in La Hoqueta Valley Road. Over 30 shells recovered. Bullet rain. So some of you heard this. Who heard this? I can't play the song that the gunshot. We can't play the song that the gunshot because of the viewers and because of how our channel is structured. But nevertheless, some of you heard this was a 2 shot and drive-by attack. 2 men were injured in a drive-by shooting on Monday night in Four Roads Police District, prompting a major response by crime scene investigators. They recovered 30 spent shell from the scene around 8:10 on June 16. 18-year-old Dequan Decoto of Point Cumana was lineman with his cousin, 28-year-old Dexter Duncan of Cookery Terrace, and approximately 40 people at the residence just north of football field along La Hoqueta Valley Road. When the attack occurred, a black pickup van with a partial license plate beginning with a TDP passed the group while heading north. The vehicle then made a U-turn and returned south, stopped near the group. Moments later, the rear drive side window lowered and the occupant opened fire on the line, striking both Decoto and Duncan. Decoto sustained gunshot wound to his right foot, right upper arm, and right side back, while Duncan was shot in the right elbow and left chin. Both men were taken. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we Hold on. What's that? Also, ladies and gentlemen, 3 hours later, he was dead. Mother of a shot and dump vehicle. 3 hours later, he was dead. Mother of a man shot. This is her voice note. Go ahead.
Good morning, Shams Crime Zone. This is the young man that was killed on Malabar Extension Road on Sunday, 15th of June, 2025 at 10 o'clock. We never know how these things feel and what others go through until it is reach our house. This individual is my 28-year-old child that was brutally murdered on the Extension Road, and I had no idea that morning that was going to happen. Actually it is, I left the morning to go to Mass and he came with me. He went to the bank in First Citizens in Arima to draw some money. And he told me, he said, Mommy, when I come back home, we are going to discuss how it is we're going to pay the light bill and so on. 3 hours after, he was dead. All this killing need to stop. Yesterday at the forensic center, it was like a circus with all the people who would have died and be, killed over the weekend. Everybody in distraught, all loved ones in distraught. And there is much to be desired at the police service because up to this present time, they have not come to say not a single thing. May God help us in this country.
Let me meet you now. I meet with you. That's all. I meet with you. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. I want to say a lot of people have been complaining to us about the comments on YouTube. It's terrible. A lot of racist and homophobic statements. A lot of terrible things said to other people. Exchange of words. You all need to take it down a little bit. Yeah, you all need to take it on the comments from the YouTube. Yeah, it's really, a lot of people have been complaining to us. Okay, but please, I don't really have time to go through that right now in my head, but nevertheless, I have to tell you about an ambush shooting in South Orapooch. Driver wounded while parking vehicle. Suspect flees through cemetery. A 30-year-old driver is in stable condition after being shot multiple times in a targeted attack outside his home in South Orapooch. The victim of Cemetery Road had just returned from work around 8:50 p.m. Monday, June the 16th, and was locking up his grey Almera parked outside his home when he was approached by a man dressed in dark clothing wearing a hoodie and a mask. The suspect pointed a firearm at him and fired 3 shots. The victim reported feeling a burning sensation to his mid-chest, left upper back, and left shoulder. The assailant then fled the scene on foot through the nearby cemetery. Also, ladies and gentlemen, an elderly woman and a young professional robbed in a brazen daylight attack in Port of Spain. Woman 87 pushed down, hospitalized. Police are investigating 2 violent street robberies that occurred in Port of Spain within a 24-hour span, leaving an elderly woman injured and another woman traumatized after her gold jewelry was snatched in public in the first incident, which occurred around 4 p.m. on Sunday, June 15, 2025. An 87-year-old woman was walking along Charlotte Street near Prince Street when she was approached by a man. The suspect grabbed her left hand and forcibly removed her gold wristwatch valued $1,000 and a gold handband valued $1,500, then pushed her to the ground before fleeing in an unknown direction. She sustained injuries and was later taken to Port of Spain Hospital, where she remains in a stable condition. In the second incident, which took place around 1:12 p.m. on Monday, June 16, a 25-year-old woman was walking west along Independence Square, north near Deuce Casino with a co-worker. As they made way for a pedestrian, the man suddenly turned and snatched a gold cocoa head ID band valued $4,500 from her left wrist. He fled east along Independence Square and then north onto Charlotte Street. Both reports were recorded at the Central Police Station. So you need to be careful when you're going in town. Why they don't set up sting operations and get these people and really give them a run? Give them a run. Also, man shot in leg during surprise attack at Canby while washing car. A 35-year-old man is nursing gunshot injuries after he was ambushed and shot while washing his vehicle in Canby, Tobago. The victim has been identified as Akim Baines, a facility technician employed with Etiquette at Cove Estate and a resident of Jones Trace Pump Mill, was at Bay Street around 6:15 p.m. on Monday. You should have been watching Crime Watch. That would have never happened. The June 16, 2025, when a vehicle, make, model and registration unknown, pulled up nearby. According to reports, a man exited the vehicle without warning and pointed a firearm at Baines and fired a single shot. Get me the video, and we will get him. Get me the victim. This is the victim here. This is the victim. Also, ladies and gentlemen, cops brave torrential rain to recover 400,000 in stolen cables. 3 employees arrested. Despite heavy rainfall, Sergeant Seacher and Corporal Hoggins and officers of the Southern Division San Fernando Operations and Inquiries Unit demonstrated unwavering dedication and duty by recovering over 400,000 worth of stolen electric cables. The cables, which belongs to Link Group of Companies, was stolen from the company's warehouse in Labray early on Tuesday, June the 10th. Acting on information received, officers tracked the suspect to an agriculture area near the Brian Lara Stadium in Taruba. There they found the 3 employees of the company attempting to conceal the stolen cable using a company vehicle. All 3 were arrested on the scene. Corporal Hoggins is continuing the investigation. And Corporal Hoggins is doing very well, ladies and gentlemen, because there was a man who had planned to kill his wife and the baby. Yeah? Recently, I will get the facts on it, but let me tell you something. I got his name. I believe he's in custody. He took the baby and tell her to come for the child and whatnot, meet him and the child, and he planned to kill both of them. Yeah? And because of Corporal Hoggins' work, ladies and gentlemen, that entire plan was defused. Also, man arrested for possession of a firearm and ammunition while liming at a bar in Siparia. Just to let you know that also, this is the gentleman here around 8:50 on Friday. Officer at Siparia Police Station arrested a 36-year-old man for possession of a firearm and ammunition. This is his photo here. His name, what's his name? Bernard is his name. Bernard. Yeah, Bernard. That's all we have. He's been identified as Bernard. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 2 bandits shot during robbery at the NP gas station in Barataria. One captured at scene, the other dumped at hospital. Police are investigating a robbery with aggravation that ended with 2 suspects being shot. One held at the scene and the other dropped off at hospital by unknown persons around 9 p.m. on Thursday, June 12, that's last week. 2025 officers from the Northeastern Division Task Force and Barataria CID responded to a report of a robbery in progress at the NP gas station at the Maritime Roundabout Barataria. 2 employees reported around 8:50. They were approached by 2 masked men, one armed with a firearm, who announced a robbery. One victim handed over $480, while the other gave 600 TT and 100 US in cash. As the suspect, ladies and gentlemen, attempted to flee east along 10th Street, a licensed FUL holder who witnessed the robbery challenged the suspect, instructing them to drop the weapon. One of the suspects opened fire, prompting the man to return fire, hitting both suspects. Suspect 1, identified as Akil Humphrey of Never Dirty Mova, was taken to Eric Williams Medical Science Complex via EHS under police escort. Suspect 2, identified as Jesus Nicholas of Bard Street, Mova, was later dropped off at the hospital security booth by unknown persons in a white B-15. Both suspects remain under medical treatment and under police guard. Also, ladies and gentlemen, 3 young men arrested for illegal firearms and ammunition during a traffic stop on Ryson Road between 10 p.m. on June the 13th and 2 a.m. on June the 14th. Officers from the Highway Patrol Task Force conducted a roving stop and search operation along the Churchill Roosevelt Highway, Beetham Highway and Ryson Road. The operation was coordinated by Acting Sergeant Jervis, supervised by Acting Corporal Wilson. The 3 men in the vehicle. The 3 men identified in the vehicle were Vikel Keen of North Post, Old Road, Patna Village. Passenger, behind driver, Josiah Lucas of Lacano Road, Santa Cruz. Passenger, backseat left, Matthias Fletcher of Lampos 69C, Trace de Martin. Tomorrow you'll hear more about that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Remember, when you look at this program tonight, encourage all your friends. Share it to everybody all over the world. Share just as you look at it, go to the bottom of the screen there when you watch it on Facebook or YouTube or the different platforms, and share the videos to all your family, all your friends. Let them follow us on Facebook. Let them even on YouTube and whatnot. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Alleyne. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle